In this video we are going to talk about Anker Soundcore Sport X10 review. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Anker Soundcore is no stranger to the wireless earbud market, but the company has only dabbled in the fitness sector with two products so far, the smaller, lighter Spirit 2 and the earhook-based Spirit X2. Although neither includes active noise cancellation, ANC, a feature that is increasingly in demand by all types of earbud users, both are suitable for people who need a rock-solid fit for vigorous workouts, the Spirit X2 especially so. In order to remedy this, the company's newest sport model, the Soundcore Sport X10, costs the same $80 as the Spirit models but features crucially important ANC and ultra-flexible, rotating earhooks. To test how cozy and silent they could be, we left them on for extended periods of time. The contents of the box: 5 sets of ear tips, ranging in size from extra small to extra big, are included in the box because fit and comfort are important components of this story. In addition, you receive a USB-C charging cord and a quick start manual with instructions on how to wear the earphones. Feature and design combinations. Because Anker made the earhooks articulate to different degrees, they are more noticeable. You can see how they wrap around the earbuds when you look at them in their case. To extend their reach and prepare them to anchor onto your ears, pull them out and rotate the hook. Since the hooks may rotate up to 210 degrees from their fixed beginning position inside the case, they can comfortably fit a wide range of ears. You're less likely to experience problems with the Sport X10 regardless of whether you believe your ears are too large for earhooks. Anker advises inserting the earbuds tip first into your inner ear, or conchus, and then securing everything in place by wrapping the hook around your ear. You don't have to do it that way, but it is worth attempting to see if it results in a better inner ear seal. In both cases, people discovered that they could obtain a high seal, and you might reach the same conclusion. People had to recall which direction to spin them multiple times before they could put them back in the case, but they never experienced connectivity problems after doing so. The IPX7 classification, which enables you to immerse the Sport X10 down to 3 feet for up to 30 minutes, is fundamental to what they're all about. The final line is that you shouldn't be concerned about relaxing in a pool or taking a bath while wearing these. Although they aren't necessarily swimming earbuds and you shouldn't use them in salt water unless you plan to fully rinse and dry them afterwards, their durability gives you peace of mind while working out at the gym or running. With these on, your sweat buckets will keep playing and the hooks will keep them securely fastened to your ears. Additionally, Anker added well-known components including ambient mode, active noise cancellation, ANC, and an EQ in the Soundcore app. Although Anker's default configuration might not be suitable for you, physical buttons on the earbuds simplify controls. By default, pressing once lowers, left, or increases, right, the volume, right. Double-click to play / pause or skip a track, to the left, right. To switch between ANC, ambient, and regular settings, hold the button for 2 seconds on either side. Although there are few choices available, you can alter these via the app. Although you can add it to your controls in the app, repeating a track is not included in the layout by default. A voice assistant activation method is noticeably missing, with one exception. By holding the button down for 2 seconds while only using one earbud in mono mode, you can call up Siri, Google Assistant, Bixby, or Alexa, depending on which one is predominant on your smartphone. Physical buttons are difficult to argue against since, despite occasional usage errors, they function as intended. 3 colors will be available for the Sport X10. The Sport X10 is simple to pair, and Google Fast Pair helped Android users get up and running quickly. People soon made the link with iOS, and it was the same with Android. Although some of Anker's other earbuds features, like the Liberty line's more control options, aren't quite as broad, most of them are still present. With 21 presets to pick from and an 8-band equalization for customizing the EQ, it will look familiar. When you sign into your Soundcore account, you can utilize them with the Sport X10 if you've previously created your own. Although many believe Anker made a mistake by moving wind noise reduction to the settings menu rather than displaying it somewhere more apparent, you can also select ANC or ambient mode right from the app. Although its existence is not immediately clear, users understand that it wouldn't be something accessible through the earphone's own inbuilt controls. It seems strange to me to include a feature like that in the same menu as firmware updates and the user manual for activity-focused earbuds. However, Anker made a deliberate choice to highlight a breathing exercise part within the app, which is much better than you might expect. Given all the other stuff these apps offer, it is insignificant in compared to what an app like Calm offers you, but if you want to include it into a workout, it is available. Warm-up, relaxation, decompression, and a custom mode of your choice are the divisions made. To adjust breathing parameters, such as how long to inhale or exhale, tap the settings button in the top right corner. As befits a pair of workout earbuds, Anker chose 10mm dynamic drivers and tweaked them to give enhanced bass response. These definitely have a rumble to them, even if you won't immediately notice it. The EQ is tuned to Anker's standard signature preset as usual. Although you can achieve comparable results with Deep, the bass booster preset was eliminated, maybe to demonstrate the company's confidence in the current bass response. However you go about it, you should find that there is a thick sound signature here when fiddling with it. Customize it if you really want to push the bass. If not with one of the presets, then most surely with a bespoke one, you will find a more pleasing sound even if you don't care as much for bass. Although the Sport X10 aren't nearly as good as the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pro, consumers noticed that the fit let them get the most out of the good sound these earbuds produced. Strong lows combine with warm highs and serviceable mids to produce a pleasant sound profile that fits the circumstances in which you would typically wear them. AAC is included to go with SBC. However, unlike some other Soundcore buds, these don't support aptX, so Android users will miss out on that feature. Nevertheless, other elements contribute to the success of the effort. Users frequently noted this when using with ANC on. ANC performance is generally good, but it doesn't do as well to reduce wind gusts. Users would have preferred a more noticeable effect from the wind noise reduction setting in the app. On a windier day, those gusts will find ways to get through, whereas it helps if, for example, you're cycling or running faster and just enjoying natural aerodynamics. Due to the 6-mic array, 3 on each side, which helps reduce some background noise and enhance voices simultaneously, phone calls in an indoor setting sound quite nice. Calls were crisp and clear in quiet environments. People would have to turn up the volume outside or in noisy situations in order to hear voices, but calls could still be made. When transparency mode is on, according to Anker, vocals are clarified. However, this also relies on how loud the background noise is. With ANC off, Anker rates battery life at 8 hours per charge. You're looking at 6 hours or fewer if you leave it on at a higher volume. At any case, volume levels will have a greater effect, so if you prefer to amp things up a bit outside or in the gym, you will find yourself charging them more frequently. You are given 3 additional full charges in the case. There is just USB-C available to you because wireless charging is not available in this location. There is a fast charge option. It takes only 10 minutes to get up to 2 hours of playback. In order to keep the price around $100, Anker removed some features, which decreased value both financially and functionally. Both the flexibility in fit and comfort and the durability are present. A nice package for sports earbuds that won't break the bank is completed by strong app support, good sound quality, and a respectable battery life. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.